The hum of a small engine shattered the silence of the Eastern Front line. Inside a hidden control room, an operator from the 63rd Motorized Rifle Brigade's Unmanned Systems Battalion stared intently at the monitor. The target's distance, wind direction, and speed were calculated in seconds. But out there, among the trees and muddy ground, the enemy was beginning to move. Nowhere was safe under the 63rd Brigade's watchful eye. The first target was detected, a Russian soldier resting among the trees. Within moments, their FPV drone flew low, striking the invader's body from behind, a massive explosion visible from above. The first target eliminated. Not far from the first hunting area, 2 Russian infantrymen attempted to cross a dirt road into the open, seeking cover. And they moved quickly, aware that unseen eyes were watching from the sky. But the Ukrainian operator remained undeterred. With smooth control, the FPV drone glided low, piercing the branches and smoke, following every movement of the target scurrying below. Suddenly, flashes of enemy fire appeared from below. Bullets flew, trying to hit the approaching drone. But the small machine was undeterred. It dived sharply, locked in position, and then a ground-shaking explosion, marking the end of 2 invaders' lives. Seconds later, another drone was in the air, hunting another target trying to flee to the edge of the forest. The FPV camera recorded every second of the hunt. A Russian soldier could be seen rising in panic, attempting to fire, but the sky was merciless. The drone dived quickly, hitting directly behind the body of his comrade leaning against a tree. White light and dust billowed, leaving a tense silence. The attack continued. One by one, the detected enemy points were destroyed without any resistance. Even when the drones were fired upon, the 63rd operators remained calm, guiding the aerial hunter as if it were an extension of their own hands. Each mission was executed with military precision, without hesitation, without mercy. That day, the 63rd Brigade's drones proved their worth again, attacking while the enemy was moving, holding their ground under fire, and completing their mission without a hitch. Under the pitch-black skies, they became invisible hunters, ensuring no invader could hide from Ukraine's electronic surveillance. The skies returned to calm, but only temporarily, because as long as the war continued, the 63rd Motorized Rifle Brigade would always be ready, with drones waiting to take flight again, searching, locking, and destroying. At the same time, the main intelligence directorate, HUR, has released a video showing the killing of Lieutenant Vasily Marzoyev, a Russian officer and the son of a senior commander accused of war crimes in Ukraine. According to a report on Telegram, on October 15, a combined UAV detachment from the HUR's Department of Active Operations identified the position of Russian drone operators near Plavny, some 50 kilometers, 30 miles south of Zaporizhia. A guided aerial bomb successfully flew according to the coordinates obtained by the scouts to neutralize the Russian killers, the statement said. HUR reported that Marzoyev was at the position at the time of the strike. The agency added that the video contains exclusive footage of the destruction of Vasily and other Russian invaders by the KA-B glide bomb. As reported by media on October 20, Russian officials have confirmed the death of Marzoyev. Sergei Menyailo, the head of the Republic of North Ossetia, announced on Telegram that Marzoyev died while carrying out a combat mission in Ukraine. Marzoyev commanded a reconnaissance platoon of the 108th Airborne Regiment and had been involved in combat operations against Ukraine for an extended period. Russian President Vladimir Putin posthumously awarded him the title of Hero of Russia. Marzoyev was the son of Lieutenant General Arkady Marzoyev, commander of Russia's 18th Combined Arms Army, who faces charges of committing war crimes in Ukraine for ordering strikes on residential areas, schools, hospitals, and critical infrastructure. He is among 5 senior Russian officers charged in absentia by Ukraine's security service, SBU, for orchestrating the bombardment of civilian targets in the Kherson region between January and October 2023. According to investigators, the attacks killed at least 113 civilians, including 3 children, and wounded more than 280 others. This elimination follows a string of Ukrainian strikes on senior Russian officers. In late August, Ukraine's Special Operations Forces, SSO, released footage of a precision drone strike that seriously wounded Lieutenant General Esadullah Abachev, deputy commander of Russia's North Group of Forces. HUR said that such operations aim to weaken Russia's command structure and deliver direct consequences for its war against Ukraine. From a video that was released showed a suicide drone hitting the general's vehicle near Rilsk in Russia's Kursk region. According to the SSO, the operation was carried out by the UAREGTEAM unit, and Abachev reportedly lost an arm and a leg and was airlifted to Moscow for treatment. Abachev, a longtime participant in Kremlin wars, was charged by Ukraine's prosecutor general in 2023 for ordering bombardments of civilian areas in Luhansk while commanding the so-called Second Army Corps of the Luhansk People's Republic. Following Russia's full-scale invasion, he led the Second Army Corps in Luhansk before being appointed in August 2024 to command forces covering the Kursk border. In July, Major General Mikhail Gudkov, Deputy Commander-in-Chief of the Russian Navy, was reportedly killed in a missile strike on a command post in the Kursk region. Earlier this year, Ukrainian forces also targeted General Yaroslav Moskalyk near Moscow, along with other senior officers in occupied territories. Meanwhile, elite units are treated as expendable, led by a command that is willing to kill its own to slow down the collapse and avoid getting punished themselves by those higher in the hierarchy. The surge in surrenders and desertions is a significant indicator that cannot be ignored. When soldiers choose captivity over direct orders, the war of attrition is destroying the loyalty that the Kremlin still needs to sustain its campaigns. Overall, with the autumn rains turning the battlefield into mud and Ukrainian artillery and drones maintaining total fire control, Russia's Donbass campaign has stalled completely. The offensive season will soon be over, and Russia's long-term goal to liberate Donbass is once again out of reach. All Putin's army achieved was to dig itself deeper into the stalemate, literally and politically, as Ukraine's counteroffensives push forward and another of his promises turns into dust. Now, even the American president has acknowledged the worsening situation of the Russians and is openly discussing Ukraine's willingness to counterattack with stronger